So I'll read out 28 once again. Problem number 28 states, find the equation of the straight line containing the point 3, 2 and making positive equal intercepts on the axis. So these are your axes. These are your axes. Now this straight line contains the point 3, 2. Where will the point 3, 2 be? Be somewhere approximately over here. 3, 2. Okay, so this point is my, say, 3, 2. This straight line contains the point 3, 2 and makes positive equal positive intercepts. Okay, positive intercept means it will be in the positive direction of x and in the positive direction of y also. That means the straight line will be something like this, because it makes positive intercepts. So that means your x intercept OA is positive and your y intercept OB is also positive. So they are both in the positive direction and it passes through the point 3, 2. Okay. Okay. So how will I find out the equation of this line? See that if it makes positive intercept and also equal intercepts, that means OA must be equal to OB. This length is equal to this length because they are positive and equal intercepts. That means I can take the coordinates of A to B 0 comma in fact x I can take the coordinates of A to B A0, right, where A is positive, and I can take the coordinates of B to B 0A, right, because this length is A. So therefore coordinates of A can be taken as A0 and the coordinates of B can be taken as, this length is A, so the coordinate of B can be taken as 0A. So bearing this in mind, bearing this in mind, can I find out the slope of AB? I know 2 points on AB. Can I find out the slope of AB? I know the point A and I know the point B on AB. What is the formula for slope? Slope of the line AB is, for, let's say, let me write the coordinates also. For A comma 0 and B 0 comma A is, let's say, equal to M equal to, we need to denote the slope by M, equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. If you remember, this is the formula that I gave you. If you know any 2 points on the straight line, you can use this formula to find out the slope. Let us find out the slope. Let us take this as x1 y1 and let us take the other as x2 y2. Okay, so y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So this is a by minus a. This cancels, so it give you a minus 1. So what is the slope of this line AB? It is minus 1. And what else do you know? You know a point on this straight line also. Another point on this straight line, you know, 3, 2. If you know the slope of a straight line and if you know a point on the straight line, how do you find out the equation of a straight line? By point slope form. Hence, equation of the line AB with slope m equal to -1 and passing through or containing 3, 2 is y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1, right? This is what your point slope form is. Take this as your x1, this as your y1. Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. Y minus 2 is equal to minus of x minus 3 plus 3. Now take everything that side. You get x plus y. Take all the right hand side constant and variable to the other side, x and 3 to the other side. X plus y minus 2 minus 3 is equal to 0. That means the equation of the line is x plus y minus 6 is equal to 0. That's it. That is the equation of the line we need to determine. Okay, so this is an important problem, although the problem is a one line problem. And what you needed to realize here is that positive equal intercept means you can take the x coordinate to be a0 and you can take the y coordinate to be 0a. Okay. If it was not equal, then we would have taken the coordinates of b to be 0b because they are not equal. So that's what. Let's move on to the next one. Number 29. Question is three vertices of a parallelogram ABCD taken in order. Okay, so are A given 3, 6, B 5, 10, and C 3, 2. So the given vertices are, these are the vertices of a parallelogram. A 3, 6, B 5, 10, and C 3, 2. These three the vertices of the parallelogram are given. Question is, you need to find, first question is coordinates of the fourth vertex D. So you have this parallelogram. And you need to find out the coordinates of this vertex. This kind of a problem already I have done. So still, let's take the coordinates of D to be x1, y1. Or you can take AB also, no problem. Let's take AB. Yeah, this is the coordinates of the fourth vertex. So I say let the coordinates of the fourth vertex be B, D, A, B. Now you join this. Call this the point P. So P is the midpoint of AC. P is the midpoint of AC. Therefore, coordinates of P is 3 plus 3 by 2, comma 6 plus 2 by 2, which comes out to be 3, comma 4. So we've got the coordinates of P. Also, P is also the midpoint of BD. P is also the midpoint of BD. Therefore, coordinates of D, coordinates of P is add up the x coordinates, add up the y coordinate, divide them by 2. A plus 5 by 2, B plus 10 by 2. Okay, so therefore, A plus 5 by 2, comma B plus 10 by 2 must be equal to 3, 4. That means A plus 5 by 2 is equal to 3 and B plus 10 by 2 must be equal to 4. A plus 5 is equal to 6 and B plus 10 is equal to 8. That means A is equal to 6 minus 5 equal to 1 and B equal to 8 minus 10 equal to minus 2. Hence coordinates of the fourth vertex D is yes 1 minus 2. This was the first question, first part of the question. There are two more parts. The next part of the question says find the length of the diagonal BD. Length of the diagonal BD. Now once we have found out the coordinates of D, we can find out the length of the diagonal BD by distance formula. So let's write here number 2. Here, what are the coordinates of B? The coordinates of B here is 5, 10, and the coordinates of D here is 1, minus 2. Therefore, BD here is root over of 1 minus 5 square plus minus 2 minus 10 square. This is the coordinate. This is the length of diagonal BD. This is root over of minus 4 square plus minus 12 square, which is equal to root over of 16 plus 144, which is equal to root 160, which is equal to root over of 16 into 10, which is equal to root 16 into root 10, which is equal to 4 root 10. That's it. This is the coordinates of the this is the length of the diagonal BD. Second part of the question. The third part of the question says equation of the side AB of the parallelogram ABCD. Equation of the side AB, equation of this side, this straight line AB. You know 2 points on the straight line, you know the point A and you know the point B. So you find out that by 2-point form. This is the third part. Write down the coordinates first. Here coordinate of A is 3, 6 and the coordinate of B is 5, 10. Hence equation of the side AB of parallelogram ABCD is, write down the equation 2-point form, y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Consider this your x1, y1, x2, y2 and just put the values. Y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. 2x minus 6. Now take everything to the other side. From the right hand side, take everything to the left hand side. Or you can take y on the other side also. 2x minus y plus 6 minus 6 equal to 0. These two cancel off. You simply get 2x minus y is equal to 0. Can anyone tell me what kind of an equation is this? What is so special about this equation? Can anyone tell me? 2x minus y is equal to 6. What kind of an equation is this? Yes, tell me. I mean, of course, those of you who are hearing me, those of you who are actually in the class. Otherwise, if you are doing something else, then that is a different thing altogether. Yes, can you tell me? No one can tell me. Abhay, can you tell me? No one. Fine. Let it be. So this finishes your 29 part 3. Number 30. Number 30. The question is A and B are, in fact, the figure is given. Let's draw the figure first. This is the negative direction of y. This is the negative direction of x, and this is the positive direction of x. And a straight line is given to you here. So this is your point A, and this is your point B on the straight line. And a point is given on the straight line, P, whose coordinate is given to you, 2 minus 3. This is the figure that is given to you. Okay. Question is, A and B are 2 points on the x and the y axis. Fine. They are points on the x and y axis, respectively. P2 minus 3 is the midpoint of AB. So clearly this P is the midpoint of this segment. That means this part must be equal to this part. Question is, find the coordinates of A and B. First part. You need to find out the coordinates of A and B. You know that A is a point on the x-axis, so I can take the coordinates of A as A comma 0, and I can take the coordinates of B as 0 comma B. I can take, so I start by saying let the coordinates of AB and B be A comma 0 and 0 comma B respectively. Therefore, what is the midpoint of AB? Therefore, coordinate of P. If 2 points are given, what should be the coordinates of P? You add up the x coordinates, A plus 0, and divide it by 2. Add up the y coordinates, and you divide it by 2. So you're getting the coordinate of P as A by 2, B by 2. But what is the coordinate of P given to you? 2 minus 3. So therefore, A by 2, B by 2 must be equal to 2 minus 3. Now we can find out A and B. That means A by 2 is equal to 2 and B by 2 is equal to minus 3. That means A is equal to 4 and B is equal to minus 6. Hence, coordinates of A, here taken A comma 0, value of A is 4. And what are the coordinates of B? 0 comma B, which is 6. That's it. We have finished the first part, finding out the coordinates of A and B. Let us now move on to the second part. The second part of the question states you need to find out the slope of the line AB, which is a cakewalk. You know 3 points on AB. So you can definitely choose any 2 points and find out the slope. Let us take the points A and B only and find out the slope. Therefore, slope of AB, let's say M, is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So we take this as x1, this as y1, this as x2, this as y2. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, which is, now if you cancel, 3 by 2. This is the slope of the line AB. That answers the second part of the question. Third part of the question is equation of the line AB. Now that is also another cakewalk. You know the slope of the line AB, and you know 3 points on the line AB. You can choose any particular point. You already know the slope of this line, and you know 3 points on the line. You know A, you know B, and you know P. You choose any one of them, and you know the slope. You can use your point slope form to find out the equation of the straight line. So let us choose any point. Let's choose A. Since we have a 0 in A, you can choose B also. A more convenient point. Here, slope of AB, M, is equal to 3 by 2. And the coordinates of A here is 4, 0. So this is my M and this is my x1, y1. Hence, the equation of the line AB is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Hence, y minus y1 is 0. y2, sorry, I have written the 2-point form. This should be M. Y minus y1 is equal to M times x minus x1. M here is 3 by 2 into x minus x1. That's it. So you have cross multiply, you get 2y is equal to 3 times x minus 4. That means you get 2y is equal to 3x minus 12. So you get 3x minus 2y minus 12 is equal to 0. That is the equation of the line AB. That finishes this problem. Moving on to the next problem, and a very important problem. And this problem number is number 32. Okay, so let's see 32. Question number 32 here is find the equation of the straight line passing through the origin and through the point of intersection of the lines. So what will it look like? The straight line, it will pass through the origin. We want the equation of the straight line. It will pass through the origin. And not only that, it will pass through the intersection of two straight lines also. It It will pass through the intersection of two straight lines also. And what are those two straight lines given? The two straight lines given here are 5x plus 7y is equal to 3. And this straight line is 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. Okay, these two straight lines. So this straight line that we want to find out the equation, this passes through the origin O00, and it also passes through the point P. And what is that point P? Point P is the point of intersection of two straight lines, so the equations are given. Now, how do you find out the point of intersection of two straight lines? Anyone? Anyone awake?
So what question?
How do you find out the point of intersection of two straight lines? When the equation of two straight lines are given, how do you find out the point of intersection? Class 9 knowledge. What are the equation of the lines given? Five x plus 7y is equal to 3. Call this 1. And 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. Call this equation number 2. How to get the point of intersection of these two straight lines? You solve these the equation of these two straight lines simultaneously. You know how to solve simultaneous equations? You solve them
Yes.
simultaneously. Okay. Solving 1 and 2. Solving 1 and 2, we get their point of intersection. We get their point of intersection. P. Okay. And how do you solve these two equations? You solve them by elimination method. So 5x plus 7y is equal to 3. 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. Okay, 5 and 2. What is the LCM? 10. In order to make 5 2, you need to multiply this by 2. In order to make 2 into 10, you need to multiply this by 5. So therefore, from here, you get 10x plus 14y is equal to 6. And you get 10x minus 15y is equal to 35. And since 10x have the same sign, you subtract. Cancel this. Get 29y is equal to 6 minus 35 is minus 29. That means y you are getting as minus 29 by 29. Is minus 1. Now you put the value of y in any of the two equations. Equation 2 has lower coefficient. Let us put it in that. Putting y is equal to minus 1 in 2. We get 2x minus 3y is equal to 7. That means 2x plus 3 is equal to 7. That means 2x is equal to 7 minus 3. That means 2x is equal to 4. That means x is equal to 4 by 2, which is equal to 2. Okay, so what is the point of intersection? Therefore, point of intersection of 1 and 2 is point of intersection of lines 1 and 2 is P2 minus 1, because the value of x we have got as 2 and the value of y we have got as minus 1. The point of intersection is P2 minus 1. So we have got the coordinates of P, 2 minus 1. So what should be the equation of this line? You know 2 points on the line. O is a point on the line, and P in the point on the line. Therefore, you can find out the equation of this line by 2-point form. That's it. So here O is 0 and P is 2 minus 1. Hence, equation of the line, hence equation of the line through the origin 0 0 and passing through the point of intersection of 1 and 2, 2, that is P 2 minus 1 is, use the 2-point form, y minus y1 equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. Put the values. Take this as your x1 y1 and this as your x2 y2. So you get y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 into x minus x1. That's it. Y is equal to minus half of x, means 2y is equal to minus x, means x plus 2y is equal to 0. That is the required equation of the straight line. That's it. That finishes the sum. And I would have loved to do 33 also, but it seems I have run out of time. So I'll stop here for today.